Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. Look around you at the glowing screens in your hands, the smart televisions on your walls, the powerful computers on your desks. These are the wonders of our modern age, connecting us, empowering us, entertaining us. But have you ever stopped to think what happens to these devices when they reach the end of their life? Where do they go? The shocking answer: they add to a growing pile of electronic waste. India is the third largest producer of this e-waste. A top spot we should not be proud of. A quiet problem building up in the corners of our cities, showing our fast progress and our growing responsibility. What exactly is e-waste? E-waste means any old electrical or electronic devices that have been thrown away. The cell phone you got rid of last year, the old laptop collecting dust in your closet, the refrigerator that stopped working, the tangled chargers and headphones you don't use anymore. All of these become part of a complicated trash stream, from the smallest batteries to the largest washing machines. Anything with a plug, anything with a circuit board, anything with a battery eventually becomes e-waste when its time is up. The numbers are huge. In 2021, India produced 1.7 million metric tons of e-waste. Imagine a line of trucks, bumper to bumper, from Delhi to Mumbai, full of old electronics. This digital flood is growing fast, pushed by our desire for the newest gadgets and by how quickly products break down. Each holiday sale adds another layer to this invisible pile, bringing us closer to a point we can no longer ignore. This is not just space or mess, it is a ticking time bomb. More than 90% of this e-waste is handled outside the official system, by unofficial scrap dealers and by people who take things apart. They work in dangerous conditions, often without safety gear or proper methods, breaking down gadgets with their bare hands in back alleys. While they do this to survive, the methods are rough, dangerous, for them and for all of us. The story of e-waste is not just about what we throw away, it's about where it goes and who it hurts. Now, let's take a closer look with our experts' help. Computer, please show us why e-waste is so dangerous. Inside every sleek smartphone and every flat-screen television is a mix of poisonous stuff. These are not your everyday materials. We are talking about heavy metals like lead, mercury, cadmium, beryllium, and dangerous chemicals like brominated flame retardants. When a device is working perfectly, these elements stay safely inside, but break it apart, burn it, or throw it away incorrectly, and those poisons are released. The very parts that make electronics work can cause lasting harm when mishandled. The journey of these poisons is a scary one. Dump e-waste in open trash sites, and lead from old TV screens and mercury from fluorescent bulbs can sink deep into the ground. This process, called leaching, pollutes soil and groundwater. Imagine the water you drink slowly being poisoned by the ghosts of old gadgets. Burning wires to get copper releases clouds of poisonous fumes containing dioxins and furans, highly cancer-causing. This invisible poison travels with the wind and turns rivers near informal sites into poisonous drains. Soil polluted with heavy metals can't grow healthy crops. Let's move to the next question, and this one is for the highest stakes: the well-being of our people. The unofficial e-waste recycling business gives thousands away to earn a living, but it comes at a terrible human cost. The workers, including women, and sometimes even children, are exposed to poison every day. They take apart devices with hammers and chisels, often without masks, without gloves, with no protection. They breathe in poisonous dust from crushed circuit boards and absorb lead through their skin. Acid baths used to separate metals release harmful fumes that burn their lungs and eyes. Health problems are serious and life-changing. Long-term lead exposure harms the brain and nerves, kidneys, and reproductive organs, especially in children. Mercury is a strong brain poison causing brain damage and developmental problems. Cadmium in batteries and chips causes cancer, can lead to kidney failure, and weak bones. Workers suffer breathing problems, skin diseases, terrible headaches, and other long-term illnesses. Poison settles in homes, pollutes food and water, and can cause birth defects and developmental issues. But ladies and gentlemen, there is always hope. Just when it seems we have no help left, new ideas and strong will come to the rescue. The government of India has not just watched silently, it has taken big steps to deal with this problem head-on. The e-waste management rules, first put in place in 2016 and updated in 2022, are a strong plan for change. A main part of this plan is the idea of Extended Producer Responsibility, or EPR. It makes the companies that make electronic goods responsible for collecting and recycling the products they sell. This plan has opened the way for a more organized and scientific way to recycle. Official plants are being set up across the country, safely dismantling, shredding, separating materials, and recovering valuable metals without releasing harmful poisons. These official recyclers make sure that over 95% of the materials can be taken back and put into new products, turning trash into treasure and creating green jobs. It's a win-win for economy and environment. A new generation is building mobile apps and websites that help us sell or give away our old gadgets, linking customers to official recyclers. Repair shops and refurbishers prove that helping the planet can also make money. Students organize collection drives, make art from scraps, and use social media to spread awareness. So, the final question is for you, the audience. What can you do? The answer is simpler than you think. Reduce, reuse, recycle, reduce. Before you buy, ask, do I really need it? Can my current device still do its job? Use electronics for their full intended life. Make smart buying choices. Think long-term. Reuse. Give working phones to charity for students. Donate devices to close the digital gap. Use an old phone as a music player, a security camera, a smart remote. Fix up a laptop for a family member and use older laptops for simple tasks. Fixing and giving delays devices becoming trash. Recycle. When a device is truly dead, recycle responsibly. Never throw e-waste in the regular trash. Bring items to an approved collection center. Use brand take-back programs and store drop-off points. Join government-approved collection drives. A quick online search will show you where. This is a shared journey, not just government or big companies. Every device we keep, reuse, or recycle is a small win. Together, these small wins create a huge wave of change. Promise to be thoughtful customers and responsible citizens. Turn piles of e-waste into piles of opportunity. A safer, brighter future is the prize we can all win together. This is a big prize we can all win together.